What's up, YouTube? This is Sean Fry from Broadsword Media. So, I'm kind of doing this last minute, but I gotta get this done. The playoffs are here in Major League Baseball. So on the American League wildcard game, we got the Houston Astros traveling all the way to New York City to play the New York Yankees. The Astros have Dallas Keuchel hitting the mound. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. He did so good this year, he's a potential candidate for the Cy Young Award. Now the starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, his name is Masahiro Tanaka. He is also a very good starting pitcher. He's not quite as good as the Astros starting pitcher, but he's good and he has a winning record and a decent ERA. The Houston Astros head-to-head against the New York Yankees this year are 4-3, 2-2 at home, 2-1 on the road. So obviously these two teams are very even against each other. I mean, if there was an 8th game, maybe it'd be 4-4. The Yankees are in 2nd on runs scored, while the Astros are in 6th. So they're both very good offensive teams. Their batting averages are nearly equal too. The Yankees have a team average of 251. The Astros a team average of 250. The Astros are third in stolen bases with 121, and the Yankees are 24th in stolen bases with 63. So very much different when it comes to their base running, that's for sure. But their offense overall is pretty equal. The Astros are 2nd in home runs, and the Yankees are 4th in home runs. The Astros closing pitcher, Luke Gregerson, he was pitching on the A's in 2014. Another player that gave up on, and, well, for the Astros, in 36 saving opportunities, he saved 31 of them. He only missed 5. He only blew 5 saves. He had a pretty solid year. So, in the late innings of the game, if the Astros have the lead, they have reliable closer. The New York Yankees have an even better closer. He had 38 save opportunities, and he saved 36 of them. He only blew 2 saves. That's mighty impressive. If the Yankees can get a lead late in the game, the Astros will not be able to beat Andrew Miller. One thing that could really hold the Astros back this game. They're on the road. Their record on the road is abysmal. 33-48. They're 53-28 at home, but they're on the road for this game. The Yankees are good at home and on the road. And, well, they're at home against the Astros. But despite that, I think the Astros will win just because of their starting pitcher. Next we have the National League wildcard game. Hey, I totally called it with the Pirates getting 2nd this year. And Kyle totally called it with the Cubs getting 3rd this year. But neither of us expected the Cubs to make it to the playoffs being 3rd in their division, but they did. These two teams bottom out the top 3 best records in Major League Baseball. The 3 best teams in Major League Baseball, record-wise, are all from the National League Central. Cardinals, Pirates, Cubs, in that order. What an incredibly tough division. So let's talk about the starting pitchers. The Cubs have Jake Arrieta pitching. Oh my goodness, he is amazing. He's having a spectacular season and is a very strong possible candidate at winning the National League Cy Young Award. The Pirates have a great team, but it's going to be really hard for them to score any runs against such a good pitcher like Arrieta. The Pittsburgh Pirates also have a great starting pitcher going in, Garrett Cole. He's having a really great season too. It's just that against most of the pitchers he'd win, but against somebody as good as Arrieta, well, the Cubs are definitely the favorite. Now, while the Chicago Cubs have the better starting pitcher heading out, the Pittsburgh Pirates definitely have a better offense. their team batting average is 260, which is among the top 10 teams. The Chicago Cubs, their team batting average is 244, which is among the lowest teams in the league. So, clearly on offense, the Pirates have the advantage. While the Pirates had a slightly better record than the Cubs this year, the Pirates head-to-head against the Cubs are only 8-11. That's 4-5 on the road and 4-6 at home. So most things lead to the Cubs having the advantage here. The Cubs closer Hector Rondon has been very good this year too. In 34 save opportunities, he saved 30, so only blew 4 saves. That's quite good. The Pirates closer Mark Melancon, I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, sorry, did even better this year. In 53, yes, 53 save opportunities, he closed and saved 51 of them. He only blew 2 saves. So clearly this closer is doing a lot better. His ERA is also an impressive 2.23. However, Hector Rondon, his ERA is 1.67. He obviously didn't have as many save opportunities. If you look at the stats of team saves, he clearly wasn't the closer the entire year. But clearly, as far as I'm concerned, the Pirates closer Mark Melancon, he has the advantage. He closed the whole year and only blew 2 saves. So the Pirates offense is considerably better than the Cubs offense. I think personally the Pirates closing pitcher is slightly better than the Cubs closing pitcher, but I do think the Cubs starting pitcher is definitely better than the Pirates starting pitcher, although they're both very good. If the Cubs can score some runs early, they should be able to win this game because they have a good enough closer to finish the deal and their starting pitcher is just so good. But the Pirates, they do have a better offense and their starting pitcher is also really good. And their closer is really good. So I'm going to give this to the Pirates. Although they were 8-11 against the Cubs this year, Pirates are at home, which didn't really help them this year, but nonetheless they're at home. And with their offense being that much better, I will give this to the Pirates. But, I mean, this game could easily go either way. Expect it to be a low-scoring pitchers matchup. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Major League Baseball playoffs. Kyle will be joining me in some future playoff predictions, just like he joined me in the regular season predictions. I'm just going to go on and say that I fully admit we both totally messed up on the American League Central Division predictions. However, we were almost completely right when it came to the National League Central. He predicted the Pirates to win the Central, and the Cardinals would take number 2, and the Cubs would take number 3. Brewers 4, Reds 5, whatever. I predicted the Cardinals to take the division, Pirates number 2, Brewers number 3, Cubs 4. If only I predicted the Cubs to be 3, I would have been correct on the entire division, and if only he predicted the Cardinals to be first, he would have been correct on the entire division. So the National League Central was probably the division we did best on. Although I will say, yes, I predicted the Blue Jays to take the American League East and the American League West. We were both way off. I mean, the teams we thought would be fourth and fifth were instead second and first.